What's going on, y'all? We're back with another video today, and going a little bit away from the football stuff today. We are going to be voting for the NBA All-Star Game for 2025, and this is going to be a lot of fun because we're seeing a lot of players break out this season that could be considered, and so for that reason, I want to do this on a video and talk through some of my selections on who I think should deserve to be an All-Star this year. The other thing is, the ratings have dropped for the All-Star game, just steadily declining for the past so many years. So hopefully, I'm also going to talk about how we can make that better, and maybe this roster will help. All right, let's see here. So we've got the voting page. West, where should we start? Let's see. West front court. It's only right. I think this would be pretty easy. So this year, in my opinion, we've got to have here Jokic, obviously. I don't get voter fatigue. I'm going to call a spade every single time. So Jokic deserves to be there, of course. 31, 9.7, and 13.2. Basically averaging a triple-double. He'll probably get there by the end of the season. 30-point triple-double. Insane. Next. I am a Lakers fan, so don't hate me for this selection, but I also don't think it's that crazy. Anthony Davis. For the first 20 or so games, Anthony Davis was playing at an MVP level. There was a point, of course, it was a little bit earlier. He's still playing really good. However, he's not playing as good as he was playing to start the season, like first 15 games or whatever. MVP level of the season ended that day. Anthony Davis might have been an MVP. Maybe he'll get there one day, but for now, averaging 25.8, 3.6 assists, 11.8 rebounds. It's pretty good. I think it's more impressive than Kevin Durant's, averaging about the same assists, but 5 more rebounds. 2 more points over here, but I don't think that matters that much. Now, it's between Kevin Durant and Victor Wembanyama. Wemby is playing really, really well on a Spurs team that is looking to do some stuff if they can. Let's look at the NBA standings in the Western Conference. We have the Spurs at 18 and 16. The Suns are at 15 and 17. It's not a huge difference. A couple games back. One is a negative record, though, and one is a positive record. Even though Kevin Durant seems to be averaging a couple more points here. Not even. Look, again, the rebounding numbers. Fantasy points are higher. That doesn't matter for my All-Star voting, but for some people it might. And the team is just better. I think the Spurs deserve to have Wemby as an All-Star this year. Let me know if you agree. But that's my front court. That is my front court. Yeah. West front court, we have Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, and Wemby. Can you imagine them on the same floor at the same time during the All-Star game? Cinema. Absolute cinema. West guards. Unfortunately, there's just not that much of a debate right now. SGA, of course, averaging 31, 6, and 5.5. MVP caliber. Right there with him, Luka. As much as I hate Luka, I really do not like Luka. It's just a thing. But I gotta respect the game. 28, 8, and 8. He's gonna be the second All-Star guard. So we have our West. We've got Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Wemby, and AD. What do y'all think? East. Out East. East front court. So, first two are pretty easy for me. 32, 6, and 11. 12 coming from Giannis. Um, you know, there's no contesting that. He's one of two best players in the world right now. And Jason Tatum, 28, 5.5, and 9.5 on the most talented team in the league currently. Now, here's where it gets interesting, right? We have Paolo here averaging 29, 5.5, and 8.8. Those are some really impressive numbers. My bad. That's a picture of a basket. Ball reference. Should just be saved there. But he's only played 5 games this year. Really impressive numbers. If he kept that up, or even close to that, really close to that up the whole season, without the injuries and everything, we'd be seeing Paolo in the All-Star starting lineup this year. But unfortunately, I don't think I can really go with him. I think we'd have to go Cat, 25, 3, and 14. Playing for the Knicks, who are doing pretty well, and they're making some noise out there. So I think we'll include him this year. He's playing exceptionally well. Regardless of your opinions on Cat, he's balling out this year. He's been basically a 1B or a 1A to Jalen Brunson this year. Even though Jalen Brunson, I think is the star, real building piece of that Knicks team. But he's right there with him. And apologies, I'm a little bit sick. I got to get a haircut. But, we keep moving. Now, I think the East guards is a little bit easier for me to pick. It's a little bit easier for me to pick. And a lot of y'all might not agree about this. I'm being fully transparent about the fact that a lot of y'all might not agree with me on this pick. Well, first one, a little easy. LaMelo, averaging 30, 7.5, and 5. Oh yeah. Put him in the All-Star game, bro. Put him in there. He's gonna put on a show. But then we have all these great guards who are kind of averaging similar numbers around here. And Jalen Brunson's one to consider. Like I said, the Knicks are doing well. However, I don't think that they deserve 2 All-Stars if I'm including Cat. And I think Cat has to be included with the way that the front court shakes out. I think we need representation. This is going to be controversial, but I think we need representation from the top team in the league right now, record-wise. We need Donovan Mitchell in there, 23.5, 4.5, almost 5, 4.5. The stats don't tell the entire story here because they're the best team in the league right now. And to tell me that they won't have an all-star is ludicrous. We're not putting Cam Thomas over there in front of him. We're not putting Tyler Hero. I'm not putting Dame because we got Giannis already. You got to remember that the all-star game is also about giving the top player on the most deserving teams a showcase for that year, on top of the fact that they're playing the best. I think Donovan Mitchell, the stats don't tell the whole story as to how he's playing. He's playing great because he's pushing them to wins. Obviously, that's with the help a lot of Darius Garland, who's also playing really well, inconsistent at times. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. But I think he's got to be in there. He's got to be in there. And I hope there's not too much argument in the comments. So these are the All-Star rosters. I want to talk a little bit about the All-Star game. It's devolved down a lot over the past 5-10 years. I remember watching the All-Star game and it was hella exciting back in the day. Watching the All-Star game and watching the celebrity game, it's really died down. I don't know why they don't just do a 1v1 tournament at this point. I would watch a 1v1 tournament all day. I don't know, but let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about my roster. Who would you include over, some of the people that I might have included? Shoot, I mean, if I was being completely leaning into my biases and everything, I would have LeBron in there because I'm a Lakers fan. I would have Austin Reeves in there maybe because I think that would be super fun. Um, but we'll see who are the reserves. I think a lot of people deserve to be some of the reserves this year, including potentially Norman Powell from the Clippers, who's just balling out right now. So let me know who you guys think should make the All-Star game and how you think the All-Star game could be improved. I think the best scenario would be a 1v1 tournament with all the people voted in as All-Stars instead of just a real All-Star game. I think it would be much more intimate, much more competitive for everybody to watch in the league. But yeah, comment down below your thoughts and drop it a like if you enjoyed and also subscribe. With that, I'm out. Peace.